Всем. Так, надеюсь, нормально слышно. Всем привет. Я тут привязывал учетную запись. Привет, Стас. Настюш, привет. Ну да, я свою гриву со стриг, теперь можно и с вебкой немножко постримить. Так, наконец-таки вышел последний Life is Strange, как говорят, это финал истории. Не знаю, финал ли вообще всей истории, или финал только Макс. Но посмотрим. Круче некуда. Круче некуда, да. Привет, София. Все в порядке, твои как? Так, эффект размытия нафиг уберем. Я в шоке. С чего? Все коммерческие лицензии могли... Нет, не надо, я не буду заменять лицензионную. Первый раз твое лицо вижу. Да. Надеюсь, и не в последний. С 35-й попытки убил. Чё ты долго, Ты должен был как минимум с 5-го его убивать. Чё, погнали, короче. Новая игра.
My name is Max Colfilд. I came back to Arcadia Bay to study photography at Blackwell Academy. But it was there I started having visions. Visions of the town being wiped out by an impossible storm. I fled to the bathroom to compose myself, but instead witnessed something awful. No! Instinctively reaching out, I discovered I could rewind time.
The girl Max saved was me.
Hloe Price and I were childhood best friends.
We grew close once more as we reveled in Max's strange new powers.
We discovered I can freely rewind up to a few minutes at a time. And if I concentrate on a photo, I can travel much further into the past, projecting my mind back into my younger body.
But we also learned that making significant changes to the past can have devastating consequences for the present.
With the aid of my power, we solved the disappearance of Chloe's friend, Rachel.
But even though we brought Rachel justice, Max's twisting of time had a cost. The storm. Looking down into Arcadia Bay from the lighthouse as the storm raged, I truly believed the only way to save everyone else was for Max to rewind back to that fateful bathroom and let me die.
I was forced to make an impossible choice. Save Chloe, or save Arcadia Bay. After everything that happened, I didn't use my powers for years. I lost myself in photography, a career that brought me to Vermont's prestigious Caledon University, at the invitation of its president, Yasmin Fayyad. Being an artist in residence, I worked with some incredible students and staff, like Amanda Thomas, the lively stand-up comedian who works at the Snapping Turtle, and Vin Lang, Yasmin's assistant and then leader of the mysterious Abraxas Society. Most importantly, I became close friends with Moses Murphy, a nerdy astrophysicist, and Safi Llewellyn Fayyad, a glamorous student of poetry, and Yasmin's daughter.
Then, tragedy struck. After a night of stargazing, Max found Safi murdered.
For days, I mourned. Safi's death bringing back painful memories of Chloe, Arcadia Bay, of everything we lost. Then, I heard Safi's voice again. I reached out with my power, rusty from disuse, and shifted into a parallel timeline where Safi was still alive, but still in danger.
Shifting back and forth between the two timelines, Max's investigation uncovered many secrets of Caledon, but the clues didn't add up.
Until I discovered I was not the only one with powers. Safi was a shapeshifter and was using her ability to sow discord and suspicion among the Caledon faculty that she blamed for the fate of her best friend Maya, who took her own life. Working together, we exposed the truth, but in so doing, we discovered someone else had been instrumental in covering up the lies of Caledon. Safi's mother, Yasmin.
Years of resentment overrode Safi's control of her power. Her consciousness splintering across the campus as an impossible storm loomed overhead.
In desperation, I grabbed hold of Safi and a photo and pulled both our minds back in time.
In the past, Safi, now clear-minded, begged Max to shoot her, to stop this horror from happening again.
But I refused to repeat my past mistakes, torn between two terrible options. I chose a third way. Inside the storm, causality fractured. I faced my past and united the fragments of Safi's mind. I merged the timelines back into one, saving Safi, and together we escaped the storm.
An action that will have significant repercussions. And Safi herself She left Caledon on a quest to find other people like her. But before she did, she asked Max if she would support her, flaws and all, or condemn her for the people she hurt.
From the moment I merged the timelines, my ability to rewind time started to return. I have this power to help people. After everything I've been through, I won't run from it anymore.
Не, ну это молодцы, конечно. Что они пересказывают то, что было по сезонам, это очень хорошо. Потому что вдруг какие-то новые игроки придут и начнут сразу с этой части. Поэтому да. Хотите переосмыслить решения, принятые до начала этой истории? Давай по выбору. Жалко, кстати, что нельзя сохранение свои скопировать. Так, Макс завела отношения с Амандой. Хлоя. Хлоя погибла в Аркадии Б, Хлоя выжила в Аркадии. Так, когда я играл в первом сезоне, я выбрал, что Хлоя выживет. Макс и Хлоя. Макс завела отношения. Мы отказались поддерживать ее. Ну просто знаешь что, она же Макс завел отношения, а вот остались друзьями. Просто София хочет, как бы, как по мне, находить вот этих вот людей с особенными способностями и тем самым, типа, не знаю, как по мне, это не очень хорошо. Как будто захватывать, что она хочет. Нафиг надо. Да, София, что? Все подтверждаем.
Yeah, and tell her to get the fuck out of there, okay? I don't know how. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe try reminding her that a drum machine doesn't take up half the van and smell like ass after the gig. 20 minutes? Yeah, okay. I can make that work.
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Fuck. No show means no fee. Means no gas. Means no tour. Means... Fuck! Maybe call the Board of Health while you're at it, asshole. Or the cockroach is part of the catering service.
What are you on about?
I'm talking about my lead singer puking her guts out because you're feeding us rancid red vines and pestilence.
All right. Sorry. Take all the time you need.
Solid play for tonight.
But now this will definitely be our last gig here.
Не люблю я свой стримить. Потому что мне постоянно... Мне надо лицо свое прикрывать. Это у меня дурная привычка.
Not again. It keeps getting worse. But I just need to find the way out. Assuming there is one.
Если честно, я не знаю, помогают или нет. Все равно ждать пока 2 недели, пока мои очки не приедут. Другие.
Now, let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
Is that me in high school? I never talked like that, did I?
How long has this been going on? These nightmares that feel like memories. They're only getting worse.
Всего будет.
Stop stalling, Max. Pull the trigger.
That memory can't be real. The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone. But why does it feel real?
Как там Настя? В порядке?
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Max is always on my mind. Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there.
Does every daughter have nightmares that she killed her mom, even though she's still very much alive? Or is that just me?
Мне, короче, такое ощущение, как будто новая версия запрета. Теперь YouTube показывает у меня в чате. Снова начал подключаться. Может быть, конечно, я ошибаюсь. Может, это и из-за этого.
If Max didn't rewind to save me, she's not me, but she's a part of me. The question is, how much? Max?
Who the fuck are you? Max, no!
There's one person who can help me understand what the fuck is going on. But why do I keep hallucinating her pointing a gun at me?
What is going on in there? Where the hell is the bad?
I just told you, man. It's a fucking plague zone back here. How about crawling out of my ass and getting us some sawdust and Febreze?
А ничего, что там... В зеркале дырка была, не?
Wow. Okay, fine. I'll go get my camera. Just keep being resplendent till I get back. How long was I gone on this trip? 3 days? Somehow it still feels good to come home to Vermont. My camera is underneath all this. Car packing for dummies. Whatever you need most goes to the back.
Короче, нам сказали, игра будет полностью, то есть не зависит от эпизодов.
My manager Hazel is always looking out for me. And sometimes I want...
Хватит уже друзей своих снимать. Восхитительно.
My manager Hazel is... This weekend was the height of my professional success. And I survived it on donuts and coffee. My most trusted companion. I always tell my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice. Sometimes I even follow it myself. After last year, it was time to start fresh with a new journal.
Тебе начинать трудно новый дневник. Есть ощущение, что первая запись должна быть посвящена чему-то важному, особенно учитывая, что со времен судьбоносной бури в прошлом году мне и рассказывать было не о чем. Вот, собственно, с этого и начну. В прошлом году, когда умерла София, мне казалось, что мир рухнул. Потом я нашла параллельную реальность, где София жива. Я научилась перемещаться туда и обратно, а потом мир рухнул на самом деле. Но на Софи удалось собрать его заново. После бури мне написала Хлоя. Я столько раз хотела ей ответить, но не могла подобрать слова. До сих пор не могу, думаю, этот дневник попытка их отыскать, эти слова. Может, тогда я все-таки смогу и написать, и там, кто знает. В общем-то, рассказать особо не о чем. Тот же город, тот же дом, та же жизнь. Спустя столько лет бесконечных переездов и приключений, я вдруг не знаю даже, как выразиться. Окуклилась. С другой стороны, я прохожу через довольно серьезные трансформации. Когда Ясмин предложила мне преподавать на полную ставку, я офигела. Сперва решила, что она шутит. Она посетила несколько моих семинаров и сказала, что я справлюсь. Что самое невероятное, кажется, она была права. Мне нравится преподавать, я люблю своих студентов. Я могу быть для них таким наставником, каких у меня самой никогда не было. Мягко скажем. Может, это достаточно, сейчас у меня нет сомнений, сколько продлится это чувство. Не могу сказать, что я застряла на месте, просто то ли это к чему я шла столько лет, готова ли я посвятить себе этому месту, этой версии себя. Наверное, поэтому я согласилась, когда мой агент Хейзел, офигеть, у меня теперь свой агент, предложила провести выходные в Нью-Йорке. Может, получится утолить эту мою тягу к дороге и одновременно пустить корни. Но потом она принесла мне вопросы и дала для интервью. И откуда вы черпаете вдохновение? Будет странно, если скажу, что мой источник вдохновения – это смерть. Нет, вдохновение не то слово, источник мотивации. И что на такое можно ответить? Сочувствую, что у вас такая хреновая жизнь. Хватит рыдать над моими заметками. Хотя нет, они же журналисты, они просто спросят, почему тогда ваши работы в последнее время не такие депрессивные. Ни городских пейзажей, ни ржавой арматуры, вон даже портретами балуетесь. Вообще-то, кажется, Каледон на меня хорошо влияет. В нем ощущается жизнь, и нет местные заброшки, включая старый боулинг в прошлом году. А в этом просто научилась жить среди живых. Вот поэтому я и не даю интервью.
I never responded to this. I should. Once I somehow figure out what to say.
Можно не читать, наверное, это просто пролистать.
My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an artist. So I bought this hat. I think I'll stick to looking like Max.
Покажи свое красивое личико. Да.
Some of my students take my class so seriously, it's intense. Loretta is smart enough to half-ass her assignments and get away with it. My manager Hazel is always looking out for me. One gallery showing, 3 magazine meetings, and 1 commission.
Поляроид. Покажи свое красивое личико. Ничего, у меня некрасивое личико, не надо.
Time for your close-up.
Я белку фоткал. Пожар сильно распространяется быстро, не приезжай, напишу, как все успокоится. Помогу, будь осторожен. Что?
Something horrible is happening on campus. I've got to get back now.
Ну, кстати, вот... Ой, Макс красивая. Не то, что вот в первой части. Здесь она более такая симпатичная. Я просто не знаю, как она будет объясняться с тем, что она там с барменшей там замутила. Когда вот с Хлоей они встретятся.
I've been gone for 3 days and all hell has broken loose.
Я не буду, кстати,
This is so horrible.
лицензированную музыку убирать в Ютубе. Вообще похеру.
The Abraxas logo.
Все равно
What does
монетизации нет, так что идите нахер. Что случилось-то?
Fire department. They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont? But all the students are down here. Fuck!
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units...
Как меня заебал этот цвет, блядь.
Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this? Where did all this come from?
Get us out of here!
Да уж лучше в темноте сидеть, чем с веб-камерой. Да-да-да, перейти на бег это мы уже знаем.
Someone set this fire on purpose.
Кто-то оставил коктейль Молотова.
Damn it! The security, there's students trapped in the atrium.
No shit, you need to clear out now.
Я могу вот эту лампу выключить, ну, не знаю, но, наверное, хреново будет тогда.
The whole campus is burning. This is so horrible.
Max! Help!
Moses? Hold on! I'm coming!
Ну, наверное, вообще не будет видно.
Max, hurry, the roof is caving in.
No, no. Come on. Come on. I'll save you, Moses. I'll save everyone. Just give me time.
А может, у меня там стрим отрубили?
No screams.
Потому что я не из-за музыки.
Oh God, I did it. I jumped into a photo again. I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love. What have I done? It's Friday. The fire started Sunday evening. Okay. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. Maybe I'll just fuck everything up. But maybe I can't fuck it up any more than it already was. I'm here now. I can do something. I have to do something.
Так, хватит сидеть, пошли.
What did I do after I took this photo? It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home. I won't...
Сейчас попробую.
Oh my God.
А, ну вот. Стас написал, все дошло. Все. Спасибо. То я хотел сам проверять.
Hey, Hazel.
Max, big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do.
Нет, я в нее не буду играть. Мне не нравится игра.
It's so peaceful. But for how long? Moses should be waiting for me in his office.
Дыши, просто дыши, не отключайся. Тебе столько всего надо успеть. Я почувствовала запах дыма раньше, чем увидела огонь. Когда я добралась до кампуса, дым валил во все стороны. Мне хотелось как-то помочь, но я не знала, что будет, если я воспользуюсь своей способностью. Станет лучше ли я все испорчу. А потом я увидела Мозеса, и все мысли испарились. Весь год мы с Мозесом изучали перемотку времени. Он не сразу согласился, но вспомнил, что случилось, когда Софи потеряла контроль над своими способностями, и он понял, что в чем больше мы знаем, тем меньше опасности я себя подвергаю. Для него моя способность не проклятие, не тяжкая нож, а вопрос, на который можно найти ответ. Я давно не думала об этом в таком ключе. Мы никогда не изучали мою способность переноситься в прошлое с помощью фото, хотя Мозесу очень хотелось. Я рассказала, что произошло в Аркадии Б, и он согласился, что риск того не стоит. Так оно и было, пока под Мозесом не обвалилась крыша. За несколько месяцев экспериментов мы выяснили одну вещь. В теории я могу воспользоваться своими способностями, всеми своими способностями и не уничтожить при этом мир. Пора эту теорию проверить. Что тут вообще произошло? Стоило уехать на пару дней, как все полетело к чертям. Я удалила кросс-телк, плюс продуктивность выросла, минус не узнала, что произошло в кампусе. Судя по сообщениям, Мозес хотел что-то рассказать, когда я вернусь, но если назревал погром, он бы, наверное, выразился яснее. Так, что мне вообще известно? Я слышала, как полицейские обсуждали здание под названием Фаремонт. Там начался пожар, а протест... Неужели это Лоретта начала? Она, конечно, деятельная, но не настолько же. Согласится ли Мозес, чтобы я поступила правильно? К счастью, он жив, так что можно не гадать, а пойти и спросить. Антиквариат, какой-то огромный шаг. Я просто думаю, что не стоит отключать вообще эту, лицензионную музыку. Life is Strange без лицензионной музыки не Life is Strange. О, ты и Вальгалу будешь проходить. Это хорошо, это молодец. Я вот летом как раз собираюсь все части проходить. Я уже как раз и последнюю купил. 156 гигов весит, это жопа.
He's smiling, but you know he feels empty inside. Is a jack-o'-lantern series too on the nose for a New England photographer?
Слушай, я не буду прям что-то какие-то коллекционки искать. Что получится, то и посмотрим.
Moses should be in his office waiting for our hot chocolate date.
Плакаты мероприятия. О, прикольно.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this. Your Honor, my head's not in the clouds. It's up in space.
Это и есть тот огромный шаг. Да.
Moses should be in his office waiting for our hot chocolate date.
Secrets, corruption, occultism, power. Welcome back to Abraxcast, Caledon's only podcast dedicated to uncovering the hidden underbelly of the Abraxas Society. I am your host, Loretta Rice. This is episode 4, The Hall of Secrets. It has long been known that Abraxas is no ordinary campus club. It seems to operate by its own rules and logic. Take their recent battle with the administration over housing. The Abraxas House is a Caledon-owned building at the periphery of Lakeport. After the storm, President Owen Teller declared the building uninhabitable and quickly advanced plans to have it condemned. Now, whatever one thinks about the administration's expansion plans, branded Caledon 2.0, university bylaws are very clear that Abraxas students must submit to relocation or risk disciplinary action. But this is not what happened. Instead, students have been returning to the building, squatting in their old rooms, with disruptive protests. The planned demolition has been set back indefinitely. Now, my role as a journalist is not to pick sides, but to uncover the truth. And I have come to believe that the reason for Abraxas's peculiar leverage may rest inside the very house they are illegitimately occupying. Sources tell me of a section in the Abraxas house known as the Hall of Secrets. What is contained within it? No one knows. But I'm told it has been passed down for decades and remains very well concealed from even the most senior Abraxas members. It stands to reason that these secrets hold the key to understanding not just Abraxas, but also its peculiar hold over Caledon University. I, your faithful reporter, will not rest until I have uncovered the Hall of Secrets myself and revealed what lies within.
Ура, мы прослушали эту скучную речь. Как в Days Gone, там есть один проповедник, такая же залупа.
Loretta really started a trend around campus. Every extrovert with a microphone has a podcast now.
А это мы слышали? По-моему, да, ну там.
Secrets.
Ну да. Захотелось Стасу в коопе. Так он говорил бы, вот подари мне вот, подаришь мне Elden Ring, и потом я Настюш подарю.
Yasmin's replacement has some big ideas for the school. Kinda wish he'd keep them to himself. Come for the world-class education, stay for the timeshare presentation. My classroom is the great outdoors. At least until it starts snowing.
Это называется, это не хитрость называется, это называется деловой подход. Это бизнес.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is... Well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he
Что ж говорить, у меня даже Life is Strange идет на низких сейчас.
Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember. I mean... I overheard Vin on a call yesterday. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
Да.
I thought most students came to Caledon for liberal arts.
Currently, yes. But if we want to remain competitive and move past the events of last year, Caledon needs to modernize. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak. Which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
If my students show up and work hard, they receive A's. Art is subjective.
And yet we've managed to judge and critique art for centuries, if not millennia. I see no reason to stop on your account.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that that was too dangerous.
If you saw the alternative, I think you'd agree it was worth the risk.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you. Moses, I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh. Wow. Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies. Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
Слушай, ну если мы ему сказали, что мы видели его на крыше, может как-то это мы изменили, типа. Может, потом он не окажется там.
I wasn't sure if I should. I've used my powers to save people before. It doesn't always end well.
Yet you came back here. And I'm glad you did.
I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Let's get to work.
Ну, кстати, говорят, что она поинтереснее, чем Double Exclusion, этот, как ее называют.
Moses is right.
Вот.
I need to be prepared for this weekend.
Да и тем более, они же подписывали на 2 игры контракт, и вот у них, потому что вот предыдущая часть у них плохо продалась, ты тем более, ты видел, там ценник вообще стоял. Почти 8К, ну 8К, да. Ты совсем. И она плохо, короче, у них продалась, но у них был контракт, а то бы они обанкротились. Надо было сделать еще одну игру по контракту. Вот они сделали. Говорят, не знаю, говорят, поинтересней. Тем более Хлоя вернулась. Посмотрим, что будет, как будет. Да, это официальный перевод.
Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z. Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long? Moses is so passionate about physics, but as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens.
Расчет симуляции завершено 41% и завис. Ну, понятное дело. Работа с одноядерными.
Sophie's been radio silent for almost a year. I wish we knew where she was.
У нас на работе то же самое. Какие-то одноядерные.
We've covered a lot of ground these past months together. No crazy storms in the 9 months that we've been testing my powers. That's something. Yeah. About that whole avoid section, I'm a good guinea pig. For the most part.
Ну, зато хоть постарались, ладно. Вернули перемотку времени.
People started talking about Sophie's death like it was a bad dream. Then they stopped after everything with the timelines last year. Moses thinks Moses has been tracking weather patterns along with our rewind testing. A cutting from Maya's memorial tree. We're planning to give it to Sophie. Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest. You really understand how I'm feeling right now? Turtle strapped to a rocket booster? Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that. Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but
Спасибо. Вроде там все посмотрели.
You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment. Time to fire. Yoink.
Welcome back.
This formidable fellow.
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst.
Вообще-то мне сказали, типа, посмотреть на карточки, а не кто убил.
Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a fire flinger did the deed.
Огненный маг. Может быть, огненный маг?
Yoink.
Are you my mystery killer?
Ага, тут есть еще один. Самурай.
A high school girl? The plot thickens. But what's her name?
О, знаешь, на что похоже? На Sailor Moon. Вместе с друзьями Ханной Исихарой и Идзуми Кандой героине предстоит вступить в схватку с Фростбайтом. Спасти мир. Не настоящий самурай. Ну вот, наверное. Кто это еще есть?
Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z. You really understand how I'm feeling right now? Turtle strapped to a rocket booster? Here she is. But what's your name, young lady? Mina Hiramatsu. If I make it through this weekend, I promise to marathon your work with Moses.
Вот, наверное, она и убила.
Moses' secret contraband kettle out in the open?
Мина Хирамацу, вот это вот.
Okay, ask me again.
Max, it's great that you can remember something you just saw, but I'm testing whether you can remember it before you saw it.
Fair enough. Okay, ask me again. Okay, ask me again.
Ну и чё? Мина Хиромацу.
Moses isn't going to accept a second guess. Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Мина Хиромацу.
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct. Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear. Haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike. A test where I get to break into things? You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo.
Воздействие на время не затрагивает Макса, она не теряет воспоминания и все еще остается при ней. Но тут могла бы это, раз воспоминания остаются при ней, могла бы...
Probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes. Need another plan.
Не знаю, рукой что ли словить.
A test where I get to break into things? Is Moses trying to cheer me up? Moses' pride and joy. Though, he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers. I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself.
Ну, я так и понял.
How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing. You're not my mystery killer, but I'm sure you have plenty of crimes to your name.
Я так и понял, что у нее реакция плохая.
This could protect the mug, if it wasn't currently in pieces. Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
Макс, я не думал, что ты умеешь хрюкать.
Yes.
Так, что, я принес. На.
Max, you have to unbust the door.
What? Fixing it wasn't part of the test?
I think you know that it was.
Ё-моё. Все, починили.
Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
Ее способности, они везде работают. В отличие у нас в стране.
I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses?
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
Ah!
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself.
Ah!
Moses, unplug the...
Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark. Thank you, teleporting Max. What?
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
Я еще не видел эту игру. Не знаю.
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing. But I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
I know my powers are, well, powerful. But that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But Our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
But this? Going back into a photo? Trying to stop a major catastrophe? This is where the bad shit starts happening.
We won't try to change everything. But if we figure out where and how the fire starts, we might be able to change the thing that matters. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different? We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe, in the school bathroom.
Trying to save Chloe and the place I love is how I destroyed the last place I loved.
Arcadia Bay, right? It looked beautiful. At least from the photos you showed me.
It was beautiful. When it was still on the map. How do I know Lakeport won't be next? How are you so calm?
Because things are different. You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do. So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
I still don't think Safi would burn down the school. At least not on purpose.
At least not the Safi we thought we knew.
That being said, one thing we know about Safi is that she gets reckless when she's angry. Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes I wish everyone still remembered. The two timelines and everything with Safi and me having powers and...
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
I was selfish. It was so scary when all their memories started fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable. But why me?
I knew you could handle it. But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Even Amanda?
Especially Amanda. Dating a time traveler is not for everyone. Every conversation ended with, "Did you rewind that?" Every argument started with, "Don't rewind this."
I get where she's coming from. It's easy to imagine how someone with your powers could be manipulative.
I get it too. But it did hurt when she forgot about my powers and got so much happier. I couldn't remind her. I couldn't be the reason she got so anxious again. But then I really was lying to her, and I couldn't live with that either.
She still makes eyes at you and the turtle. Any regrets?
Чего ты мне подарил, Русланчик? Спасибо большое. Эту игру, что ли? Мимезис. Спасибо. Мимезис. Спасибо, спасибо, спасибо. Она в октябре 25-го вышла. Когда идет, появляется мимезис. Че, за этого монстра тоже кто-то играет, что ли?
Amanda is amazing. If there was a way to be honest about my powers and make her happy, I'd love to find it. So, how do we stop a fire before it starts?
Настюша за 500 рублей сама может себе позволить ее купить.
Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something.
And in the fire, I noticed some Abraxas graffiti. It seemed ominous.
Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering. And Max? Promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything. I know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
Хорошо. Игра началась. Возьми телефон, детка. Я знаю, ты хочешь позвонить мне сегодня. Я слил на тебя сотню, а потом еще сотню.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend?
I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
Actually, there's been a change of plans. The trip has been postponed.
I'm sorry, Max. Professional setbacks are always tough. Give yourself time to grieve, okay?
Thanks, Loretta. Now, let's get to today's lesson. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have. Loretta, take a stab.
Perfection.
Speak for yourself.
That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Oh, come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
Now I remember. I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day, and the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help. All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe. Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Exciting, am I? But there's a flaw in your plan. Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
I have one of those too. Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
Did you capture my essence? Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me.
Привет, Никитка. Конечно, до ВК никто практически не стримит ничего, кроме как этих. Кроме как танчиков своих. Софи? Ты думаешь, это Софи?
But I never got your name.
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me. Was that really Sophie? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure. But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming. Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire. Reggie is the president of Abraxas, which is seemingly connected to the fire.
Давай, Никитка, выздоравливай.
Loretta is somehow too. And Amanda's performance. This time, I had to be.
Возьми телефон, детка. Да. Так что, София, давай. Если ты будешь каждый день думать о Никитке, он быстрее поправится.
I remember helping 3 students last time.
Я по Никитке скучаю. Ох. Давно бы уж списались бы. Не знаю чего.
I remember helping Reggie, Jeanette, and Loretta last time. I remember helping 3 students last time. I remember helping Reggie, Jeanette, and Loretta last time.
Завтра возьму уже про Микки Маус, там предзаказ. Вообще не очень дорого, кстати, стоит. Какой милый зверек. Конец учебной недели.
I'm not advocating for tarring and feathering Owen just yet, but this statue does make me think about it.
Ну, там 2 версии. Я 2000, что ли, стоит делюкс.
I have to stay by my class.
Так что недорого.
Whatever graffiti was here before, clearly someone wanted it gone right away. I remember helping 3 students last time.
Когда-то он хотел стать музыкантом. Но он выбрал не ту профессию. Стал каким-то дворником. Ладно. Не будем мешать счастливчику.
Reggie, Jeanette, and Loretta last time. Looks like I'm not the only one with concerns about our new leadership.
Bow, 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 bow. Coming through. Bow, 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 bow. Bow. Sploosh. Bow, 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 chicka, chicka, bow, 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 chicka, chicka, bow. Boom. Bow, 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 chicka, chicka, bow. Bow, 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 chicka, chicka, bow.
Would be a shame if someone stopped that graffiti from...
coming through. Bow, 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 bow. Bow! Oh man, my suds. Weak. Bow, 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 bow.
Не, это уборщик, это точно я.
Maybe I want to protect this expression. Or maybe I just want President Teller to squirm.
Марк уборщик, да. Все именно так.
I remember helping Reggie, Jeanette, and Loretta last time. Didn't Reggie have a hard time figuring out how to ask someone to take their photo? Maybe I can help. Squirrels, the unofficial mascot of every college campus. Everyone's used to me and my camera by...
Не совсем никогда Бун живет в искусстве. Тут непонятно, что это такое. А, это Реджи стоит. Кажется, не буду.
Remember helping Reggie, Jeanette, and Loretta last time. I could run really fast too. I just don't want to.
Давай сядем.
First it was artist in residence. Now it's instructor. If I keep going like...
Так, все, хватит сидеть на улитке. То она не доберется до дома.
No judgment.
И остается Бунт живет в искусстве.
I keep wanting to take this guy's picture, but I can't get him to say... Jeanette was trying to take a photo that conveyed a lot of emotion. I should check on her.
Здрасте. Давай, Никитка. Хорошего тебе дня.
I remember helping 3 students last time. Hey, Professor Miha. Thanks for posing for Jeanette.
It's Ratty now, Max. And it's my pleasure.
Ah, the Bannertail Gray Squirrel, aka Sears. President Teller is all in on his Caledon 2.0 plan. Personally, why does Caledon's new slogan read like a personal threat?
Макс, ты когда-нибудь затыкаешься?
Yes, hello. Please tell the fire department to be ready for a blazing inferno Sunday night. Just a gut feeling. Perfect. No Fremont house anywhere on this map. Maybe it's off campus. I think Loretta had a hard time getting a good photo of a student. I should see if she needs any help.
Понятия не имею. Сколько... А что, прям для тебя что-то важное там надо?
This was not a safe area to walk for months after the
В Дискорде.
of falling debris.
О, гномики.
Chloe tried to get me into D&D. It seemed fun, but I could never make it through the rules without getting a headache. This is where the brunt of the storm hit on campus. Apparently, the damage was way worse in town. Looks like Caledon.
Ну вот.
Capturing art in the wild.
Хорошо, хоть тут показано, что можно фотографировать. Ну, именно вот коллекционки имеется в виду. Что вообще из себя значит коллекционки? Вот эти вот фотографии помеченные, очень... Это прям плюс. Не надо вот именно выискивать, что... А вдруг вот это вот... Тут сразу прошелся, оп-оп. Сразу видно, чего надо, чего не надо.
Half the time, the students don't want to figure out how to fix the issue themselves. They just want me to do it. All seems fine to me. Wonder if it's just jammed. Maybe it just needs the tried and true smack.
Давай, давай.
Well, that's one way to take a photo. Not bad for an accidental portrait.
Я, кстати, всегда так получаюсь.
Most of the time, being a teacher is other times it's
Забавно.
shake my fist and scream about these damn kids today. All those affected by the storm may participate with care in this act of rebuilding and resilience. I think I count. Amanda has gone all out putting... I didn't even notice this last time. Is this what... Loretta is certainly making waves with her Abraxas podcast. And plenty of...
Так, ну что, давай тогда начнем с Реджи.
Hey, Reggie. Find a subject yet?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, don't stare.
Okay.
The guy I see at the gym. Spotted him a few times, but he's still very much a stranger. I was hoping maybe...
This camera is the best icebreaker there is. Trust me.
Yeah? Okay. Here it goes. I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody. So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you? No, but so it's a thing I have to do for class, so I don't really have a choice, but no, for sure. No, I'm into that, for sure. Hey, no issues here. I'm a safe guy. It's good. You have a good one. I'm gonna put that away. Okay. Oh.
What happened?
Total rejection. He said he doesn't believe in analog media. Then I finger gunned him. Oh, God, I can never show my face in that gym again.
Sorry, Reggie. It's a camera, Reggie, not a pickup tool. Your dating life does not hinge on a photograph.
That actually helps. A lot, thanks. Okay. I'm going in. Hey, I'm in a photo.
Чё, не так, что ли, пить?
Hello there.
What's up?
I have this talent where I can guess any student's major. I believe yours is contemporary ceramics?
What? Way off. I'm in communications.
Damn, so much for that special power. Thanks anyway. I have
Sorry, Max. I think I just need to stare off into space for a while.
Hey, Reggie. Let me guess. You're working up the courage to ask that student to take his photo?
Yeah. Good guess.
Little tip. He's a communications major, so communicate about communication.
Communications. That could work. Thanks, Max. Going in. Hi, I'm Reggie.
Super teacher strikes again. Maybe I should have been teaching with Rewind all along. I hate the idea of snooping on my students, but I wonder if there are any Abraxas secrets that could help stop this fire. Who else could use my help? Whoa, this is a weird party. Oh, Reggie. Why is Owen so interested in Abraxas? Hey, Jeanette. How did your assignment go?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Что-то вообще не... Зачем только глаз ее сфотографировал?
There's a fragile vulnerability here that's
quite beautiful. No, you don't get it. I was trying to break composition to create a sense of tension and drama. Damn it!
Jeanette, let me see that photo.
Well, okay.
Wow. I love how you break the rule of thirds and short-size your subject. The imbalance is so tense and dramatic.
Oh my god, thank you. That was exactly my intention.
Just do me a favor. Try the assignment again, but focus more on your subject than your camera.
Sure. Thanks again, Max.
Так, это... Ага, осталось Лорете помочь.
Need to find Loretta.
Че искать? Вот она. Не, ну слушай, в Аркадии Бэй она как бы применяла свою способность для того, чтобы, наверное, да, как бы там тем более у Хлои подружка ее погибла, нужно было найти убийцу, и то есть та способность помогла как перемотка. Ну а здесь она как бы живет такой спокойной, знаешь, жизнью. Ну а что? Зато эта способность не вредит людям. А София, наоборот, вот, которая тоже обладает способностями, София, наоборот, хочет найти таких же со способностями, и я думаю, ничего хорошего это не случится.
Hey, Loretta. How's your assignment going?
Terrible. This guy's giving me nothing.
It's like that sometimes. Have you done anything to put him at ease?
I don't want him at ease. I want him to tell me about the drama at Abraxas. He's a senior member. He must know what Reggie's hiding.
This is class, Loretta, not your podcast.
Fine. I got his photo and not an ounce of dirt for my podcast. Is there anything else?
You've been digging pretty deep into Abraxas for your podcast. Any developments?
Are you trying to get a sneak peek of my next episode?
That, and I have some reasons to be concerned about them myself.
Well, let me just say, I'm following a lead that could blow the top off Abraxas and its administration. But you'll have to listen to the next ep.
Damn. That's some teaser. Kind of a weird question, but are you planning any sort of march on campus?
That is a weird question. What are you driving at?
It's just rumor I'm looking into. Humor me.
No, I'm not planning any march, parade, procession, or any other kind of organized walking.
Understood. Illuminating as always, Loretta.
That's me, shining a light in the dark for those who can't see.
Are you still taking my picture? I have to get to jazz practice.
Cool it, Thelonious. We'll be done soon.
I should make my way back to where class started. I'm not advocating for tarring and feathering Owen just yet. But this statue does make me think about it.
Я просто хочу дойти до момента, когда Хлоя появится.
I wonder what Chloe would make of Professor Colfield. She'd probably blow out an orbital nerve from rolling her eyes. It's almost the anniversary of the storm that destroyed Arcadia Bay. I used to dread being with Chloe at this time of year. Now I dread being without her.
You don't get it. This Fremont House shit isn't a joke. If word got out...
Fremont? Is there some connection to the fire? How can I hear more without Reggie noticing?
Реджи хороший парень, но врать вообще не умеет. На прошлой неделе мне показалось, что он какой-то дерганый, но я решила это из-за учебы. К тому же он председатель тайного общества, который открыто противостоит ректору Каледона. Сомневаюсь, что Реджи хотел стать главой Абракса. Просто так сложилось, когда Даймонд внезапно ушла. Он сейчас выглядит так, будто неделю не спал и бегает с кем-то загадочным. Поговорить по телефону во время занятий. Не успеваю. Не узнаю своего лучшего студента. Надо бы найти этот Фремонт и выяснить, что знает Редж. И еще надо понять, что здесь делает Софи. А как его подслушать?
Get it. This Fremont House shit isn't a joke. If word got out...
Fremont? Is there some connection to the fire? How can I hear more without Reggie noticing?
Надо где-то, наверное, спрятаться вот с Лореттой, наверное. Ну, она сама подслушивает.
Max! You scared me.
Are you spying on Reggie?
Look, I'm investigating Abraxas. Their president is having a secretive conversation. With this shotgun mic, I can hear everything. Loretta, come on, Max. I heard you asking around about them. If you want to listen in, just say the word.
Конечно, нам интересно, давай.
Respectfully, I don't think you get it. This shit with the Fremont House isn't a joke. If word got out, it's not just a house to us. We have history there. Our lore, our memories, our... No, I wasn't gonna say secrets. I told you, there is no hall of secrets. You sound like Loretta. You're asking me to do something very risky. If I stick my neck out, what's in it for me? Okay, we'll talk tomorrow then.
Do I really want Loretta knowing that I snooped with her?
Чё есть? Ой, все. Пусть подслушивает дальше. Такая беспалевная с этой моторолой.
Great work today, everyone. Drop your assignments off in my mailbox before Monday.
Maxine, what a pleasure to see your face.
And yours too. I didn't know you were back. This campus has not felt the same without you.
Yes. Well, a lot has happened in the last 9 months. Tell me, how have you been, Professor Caulfield?
The teaching is a joy. It's all the other stuff that I struggle with.
A common lament, I'm afraid. I'm sure the shift to President Teller has been challenging. Owen and I have different ideas for Caledon, but he is a good man.
The main idea we seem to disagree on is whether I should have a job.
Don't worry. Now that I've taken on a more active role in the Board of Regents, I can ensure that Owen does not push you out.
That's a major relief.
Good. Because I have something to ask you. It is about Safia. We haven't spoken in many months. It has caused me tremendous pain.
I'm so sorry, Yasmin.
I know Safia has her reasons. There is still so much about that night on the Overlook that I do not understand. I sometimes feel the storm was not natural. It was a manifestation.
I feel the same way. I wish I were able to explain more about that night, but I can't.
It feels good to be able to talk to you about it, though. I feel we are bonded in some sense. Still, for months afterwards, Safia would at least answer an occasional message, or I would see her on social media. But now she's gone completely dark. Maxine, I sense that Safia may be in some terrible danger. Perhaps it is to herself. Perhaps it is to others. I don't know. If I could only know that she was okay, if I could only... Excuse me.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. But I see that now. I'll be brief. Professor Caulfield, thank you for our private interaction earlier. I'm hoping that my appearance in your class can remain in private.
Maybe it would be better if you were open about it. Then we could all help you with your photography.
I will consider that advice. See you later, Professor.
One of your students? I feel like I've met her before.
Yeah, sorry. She's going through a tough time.
Maxine, I beg you. Please tell me if you know anything about Safi.
Мы виделись, не знаю, где она. А вдруг это не она? Ну вот, вот это вот, которая, типа, она думает, что это она, а вдруг это не она. А ты тут ответишь, мы виделись. Но оно... Потом оказывается, что нахрен ты мне, типа, соврал. Ну, блин, тут, как бы, я не знаю... Какой-то вариант странный. Мы виделись. Как вы виделись, если ты только, ну, у тебя только какой-то там, не знаю, предчувствие, что типа вот это вот девчушка, это вот она. Ужас. Не то, что трудный выбор, он непонятный. Непонятный в плане того, что вот это вот типа вот этот вот подросток, ученик или кто это, непонятно кто это. Вот. Если бы я типа точно бы знал, что это, да, София там приняла этот облик, тогда бы да. Ну а так, если я скажу, типа, мы виделись, а потом это оказывается не она, типа, я наврал, значит. Не знаю. Давай ответим, что мы виделись. Не знаю, к чему это, конечно, приведет.
I saw her around campus just now, briefly, though.
Sophia's here? Now? What did she say to you?
She definitely didn't want anyone to see her. She was sort of hiding in plain sight.
I see. Nevertheless, I am so relieved.
Please, don't let Sophie know I told you.
Of course. Of course. Thank you, Maxine. You are a true friend. I will not forget it. I hope to see you around a lot more.
Ой, чувствую, мне потом прилетит за это, наверное.
Yasmin was distraught about Sophie. But Sophie clearly didn't want me to tell her mom. This could turn out real bad. Ugh, I hated choosing between keeping Sophie's secret or keeping Yasmin's trust.
А нахер это Софи? Тоже мне. А кто такая? Давай, присоединяйся ко мне. Мы типа будем такие крутые, со способностями. И мне потом сразу не понравилось то, что она хочет в конце.
I could grab my bag and head home, or keep exploring the quad. So much going on. Abraxas, whatever Fremont means. And Sophie. She's back. No time to dwell on it all now. It's Amanda's open mic benefit at the Snapping Turtle tonight. Last time I left for my trip and missed it. From this point on, my reality will become completely different from the one I lived before. Hopefully, I can learn something.
A beautiful voice, thank you. Next, we're gonna keep the party going with a couple of sonnets. Come on up.
This one is called Lessons in Scarcity.
Time to see if I can find any information on the fire. And enjoy the show while I'm here.
А, все-таки это была она, слушай-ка. Да. Тем более я же не сказал, что типа вон она там, это там. Приняла другой облик. Мы не виделись с того дня на обзорной площадке. Она была так уверена в своем плане найти других людей со способностями, а потом я не знаю. И она, по-моему, тоже. Я не сумела ее поддержать, я на горьком опыте убедилась, что особые способности не решат никаких проблем. Нужно, чтобы она это тоже поняла, иначе да, подумать страшно, что случится. Хотелось бы верить, что Софи простит меня за то, что я рассказала о ее приезде матери. В конце концов, Ясмин тоже беспокоится. Честно говоря, я трусливо надеюсь, что София вообще об этом не узнает.
I still haven't seen Revenge Horse live, but I doubt it would compare to my Choose Your Own concert with Amanda.
You stole my heart today in econ class.
Вела нас экономика с тобой, я вмиг забыл про Мару и дефолт. Хотел взять номер твой, я этого не скрою, но, к сожалению, не заметил твой уход.
О-хо-хо-хо-хо. Вот это смешно, вот это смешно.
Приятель Грег узнал быть должен имя, а как узнал его и след простыл.
Я понимал, любовь непостижима, но дружба. Я, признаться, приуныл. А еще есть что-нибудь? Хотел бы я позвать тебя на встречу, да только с Греком ты предатель, а не друг. Конечно, нет того, кто был бы безупречен, но хочется взывать. Зачем же этот шут? А еще? Однако, если вдруг судьба вас разведет, кто знает, вдруг еще мне повезет.
This next one is called He Doesn't Even Have a Car.
Душа поэт.
Hi there. I didn't know Amanda hired some help.
More like she took in a stray. I used to run a bar in Lakeport called Crullers, back before the storm ripped its roof off.
I heard about that. Sorry.
Amanda let me pick up some shifts until we reopen. If I can survive this place for that long.
I'm sorry about your bar. I hope you're able to fix the roof soon.
We'll see. Insurance is taking their sweet time. Meanwhile, Caledon is swimming in relief funds and plans to gobble up more of the town. Listen to me. Getting all worked up. Can I get you something?
Oh, I'm good. Just wanted to say hi.
College bars. Man.
Я тебе показывал, да, мой геймпад, расцветочку. Такой типа салатовый. Не знаю, видно, не видно.
I'm out of cash, but I could try the silent auction table. I'm glad Amanda's finally getting back on stage. Amanda doesn't believe in pumpkin spice as a flavor, but she appreciates it.
Ну, раз показывал, то ладно. Не урчи тогда.
Hey, I thought you were gone this weekend.
Plans changed. Hey, have you heard of a Caledon building called Fremont House?
Fremont? Not ringing a bell. But they rename a building whenever a donor croaks. Want me to check some old school maps and get back to you?
Really? That would be a huge help, thank you.
No problem. Got any more trivia questions for me?
Do you still keep tabs on what's going on in Abraxas?
Not really.
Hmm.
Kind of fell apart after I stopped being president.
I thought Abraxas fell apart once Diamond left and your boss evicted him.
Valid perspective, but I'm sticking with mine.
How's the MBA going?
Work, grad school, acting. How do I do it all? Things are good. After undergrad, my life felt really precarious. Now, my life feels like a life. One that I built for myself.
That's a damn good feeling. I ran into your boss earlier. Give it to me straight. How much does Owen hate me?
Hate is a strong word. Fail to see any redeeming value in maybe? Oh. Just
Baby.
Remind me that you're a burgeoning artist who brings value to the story. He'll come around.
I'll see you around.
Don't be a stranger, Caulfield.
I should see how Amanda's doing.
А где Аманда?
For all I know, Sophie was just chain smoking out here. My powers always force me to look ahead, even when they take me into the past. Just once, I'd love to know what's coming and not have to change it.
Марк, я счастлива. Я очень рад, София, я очень рад, что ты наконец-таки счастлива.
The snapping turtle has art in every nook. Rollin' Raiders. Sounds killer. The summer shows at the Turtle were awesome. Chloe would have loved them. Amanda stocked up for tonight. I'm glad she had such a good turnout.
Hey, shouldn't you be on the road by now?
Something fell through at the last minute. I had to cancel the whole thing.
What? Ah, I'm so sorry.
Me too. But then I remembered I didn't have to miss this anymore.
In that case, I'm glad your dreams were crushed.
I'm so excited to finally see you do stand-up.
Thanks. It's been so long, I'm feeling kind of rusty. But I'm glad you're here.
Hey, has anything seemed off recently in Lakeport?
Recently? Lakeport's been a mess ever since the storm. Town's a fucking tinderbox.
Anything in particular?
Sorry, can you hold that thought? I want to run through the routine in my head one more time.
Of course. Break a leg. Amanda will probably get on stage soon. I should find a seat.
Ну, с Никиткой вместе это хорошо. Давай посмотрим стендап.
Hey, remember me? I'm Amanda Thomas. I'm going to be doing a little comedy for you tonight.
Jesus, send out someone funny!
Okay. Thanks, everyone. Good night. Fucking hell.
You suck!
That was brutal. That asshole kept interrupting her. She completely lost her nerve. Amanda's not coming out anytime soon. If I want to talk to her tonight, I have to get rid of that guy.
Так, кто там на нее? Вот этот, по-моему, да?
Hey. I found some car keys on the ground. Do you drive a Ford?
No. Got a Mercedes. Blue. Like your eyes.
Cool. Hey. Do you drive a blue Mercedes? I just saw one out front rolling towards the lake.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you should hurry. It was really picking up speed.
Hey, remember me? I'm Amanda Thomas. I'm going to be doing a little comedy for you tonight. So I told him, I'm not the expert on duck penises here. Maybe we should ask the magician. Thank you so much.
Ну, видишь, мы красавчики.
Great set. Okay, right? Normally I'd be humble, but that fucking killed. What was your favorite part?
Just seeing you on stage for the first time. You were so comfortable and in your element. It was really special. What were you saying before? About the town being a tinderbox?
People are blaming Caledon for all of their problems. Especially now that your new president wants to snatch up more of Lakeport. And guess who's remaking himself as the voice of the people? Lucas Colmanero.
Really? Vermont's most pretentious novelist? Lucas never struck me as a spokesperson for the common man.
People are angry. And he has them throwing rocks at the Ivory Tower. They're ready to tear down the school.
It's really alarming.
We need to focus on rebuilding. I've been busting my ass all week to pull this night off. I hope it makes a difference.
How are you doing? You seem a little...
Hey, lady, can I get a drink here or what?
This lady will kick your dick in, so back off!
Stressed.
You know I love a busy night. But we have some new regulars, at least until the bar in town gets a new roof. I'm gonna make the townies get along with the trust fund babies if it kills me. But it might just kill me.
Have you heard of a building called Fremont House?
Can't say that I have. There is a Fremont Street in town. Does that help?
Maybe. It's worth looking into.
Careful. You're becoming a townie. Soon you'll be complaining about the noisy Caledon punks.
How is the fundraising going?
Not bad. But there's still so much damage to rebuild from the storm. If one more business folds, Main Street will belong in your Ghost Town series.
I'll let you get back to it.
Have fun out there.
I was honored when Amanda asked me to donate something. This is incredible. If the artist is local, it's for a good cause. I could wade into this bidding. This would be a great spot for a fancy date night. So it's currently useless to me. Emeritus? Is that what they call it when you resign in disgrace?
Настюша, ты такая красивая. Хорошо тебя тут изобразили.
Fremont Street isn't connected directly to Caledon. You look pretty smart. Anything in your crystal ball on how to stop this fire? Keep your secrets then. My photo made it into the Turtles' local artist collection. Not the gallery tour I was planning. Me too, Ben. I could never say no to a blue-haired girl.
А где Лука-то?
For some reason, people still like Lucas. Maybe enough to tell him about the arson.
Что его показали, а я даже...
Lucas.
Max, the newest lamb brought to the slaughterhouse of academia.
Did you practice that while I was walking over here?
I'm not getting paid enough to make small talk with you anymore. Excuse me.
Lucas is an asshole. But he taught at Caledon for years, and I need a lead.
Я тебя все равно вижу. Блин. А я так не хотел.
I'm busy, Max.
Lucas.
Max, the newest lamb brought to the slaughterhouse of academia.
Are you enjoying the
Shit.
Oh no! I'm sorry. My life is hard, but at least I don't have... Lucas got dropped by his agent. I wonder if he'd want to commiserate with a sympathetic listener. Lucas.
Max, the newest lamb brought to the slaughterhouse of academia.
Зачем тебе вообще на меня смотреть, а?
So, any new novels in the works?
I'm exploring new mediums. Not that anyone has noticed yet.
Oh, what kind of medium?
It wouldn't interest you. Excuse me.
If you ask me, freelance work is the real slaughterhouse. I just got in a huge fight with my agent, and I think she's gonna drop me.
Artistic differences? Have you considered abandoning your principles in order to appease her?
You know, I haven't.
Good. Great art is never understood in its own time. You must be on the right track.
This is random, but have you ever heard of house?
На своего брата.
Caledon building.
Well, the Abraxas house is on Fremont Street. Until the president renames it to Semiconductor Lane.
The Abraxas house... Wait, why would Owen rename this street? The Abraxas house is off campus.
You haven't heard. Caledon is expanding.
$3180 Fremont Street. Holy shit. Is this where the fire starts?
The landslide took out half the street, and the city couldn't afford the cleanup. Now Caledon is swooping in.
There's a lot of anger at Caledon right now.
Damn right there is. Lakeport knows when they're being disenfranchised by cloistered elites. I know you haven't been there long enough.
Конечно. На него хотя бы
It's corrosive.
интересно смотреть.
Hate the person it turned me into.
It turned you into a plagiarist that stole from a student?
Judge me all you want. The town knows the truth, and they're mobilizing.
So, you still live in Lakeport?
I do. I'm teaching English at Lakeport High. College students are so set in their views. With teenagers, you get a chance to shape young minds. It's an honor, really.
Блин, все он знает, а? Ничего не скрыть уже.
Well, see you around, Lucas.
Take care, Max.
Ничего не скрыть.
Praxis house. How? And why? Fremont Street. I could wait until I had some daylight to look around, but...
Max! Help!
Waiting can wait.
Блин, у Аманды хорошая жопа.
What do you mean $10? I totally paid when I got here. Besides, I don't even have $10. Come on, Noel.
Serves you right, Dick.
У тебя такая же?
Okay, Professor. Time to break and enter.
Ну да, мне-то откуда знать. Я-то еще не видел. Настюша же себя в полный рост не показывает.
Looks like they do shows here. Wonder if they're in the market for a Pacific Northwest post-industrial femcore band.
Hey, my buddies and I were wondering, why do all you gender studies chicks have weird hair?
Gender studies. Is that how they built the special microscope you used to find your dick?
She savaged you! Yeah, she's way into you, Ren. Get her number.
Hold up.
Back off, dude!
What happened here?
It's nothing, Noel. We were just messing around.
The snapping turtle has a strict no fighting policy. You're both out. Come on! Be thankful I don't put you on the banned list. Leave. Now.
I'm sorry. My friends and I were just... I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I've been teeing off on drunk bros at dive bars since junior high. I really could have used a bite.
Looked like the back patio was open. Noel probably won't notice.
I'll try that. Thanks. Kicked out of a bar before I even stepped foot in it. That's a new record. But my ass is too hungry to give up just yet. That kid mentioned the back patio. Sounds promising.
И что самое интересное, это... Они вот с Макс, они пересеклись. Считай, она вот уехала, и она вот приехала только-только.
She didn't respond. What was I expecting? Of course she moved on. My experience getting kicked out of bars has taught me there's usually another way in. Murder cow. Stick cow on plaque. Throw cow in dumpster. The circle of life. So beautiful.
Ну, вполне возможно. У нее волосы, по-моему, другие стали. Синие, зеленые.
If this shitty truck reminds me of my last shitty truck before my current shitty truck. Ugh, what kind of basic bitch fairy tale splooge dream is this place? Chloe, 1. Strict no fighting policy. 0.
Wait. Don't I know you? Max's blue-haired girl. Are we in that horrible place again?
What horrible place? You mean the lighthouse? Wait, I need to see.
See what? Well, this is interesting. See you around, Chloe.
Shit gets weirder and weirder. I really hope Max can make some kind of sense out of me.
Коллекционный предмет там какой-то надо было взять. В итоге я его и не взял.
War starts here in 2 days, unless I stop it first. There's a lot going. On here. I should explore that patio and see if I can find anything suspicious.
Что надо заканчивать? Хватит уже, наверное, на сегодня. Здесь и продолжим. Да? А, ну вот, слушай, тут, да. 0 из 1. Так, изучить эпизод. Вы начнете уже пройденный эпизод заново, чтобы как следует смотреться, найти новые предметы для своей коллекции. Совершить эпизод, вы вернетесь в меню. Изучить. Да. Сейчас попробуем поискать. Подожди.
That kid mentioned the back patio.
Что там надо-то? Круг жизни какой-то.
You boys know any good fishing holes?
Fuck off.
Hey, about what happened. Not interested. Beat it. My experience getting kicked out of bars has taught me there's usually another way. I don't think waltzing right into the kitchen is the move here. Murder cow. Stick cow on plaque. Throw cow in dump. This tower is gonna keep on piling. Don't sweat it.
Все. Оказывается, я корову посмотрел и потом сразу ушел. Она, понятно, она, короче, рисует, а Макс у нас фотографирует. Ой. Сейчас я закончу стрим, я тебе устрою. Так, все. Теперь точно все. Ну что, спасибо всем, кто был, спасибо за просмотр. Пока вроде как игра набирает оборот. Конец уже стало поинтереснее. Начало, как всегда, до зевот. Все так. Спасибо, Настюша. Если ты сегодня сможешь продолжить наше приключение в Dark Souls, я тебя жду. Вот. Все. Всем пока.